Hey, so I just saw a great video with Pamela Anderson talking about um, embracing authenticity and letting go of vanity. And I think that's such an important lesson, especially in the realm of social media and things like that, because we always want to put ourselves, best foot forward, makeup and filters and everything else. And it was a very short clip I saw. It was like a YouTube short. So I'm actually gonna share it below in like the description where I originally saw it so you all can take a look at it. But I just found that really empowering where she's just at the state of her life where it's just like, yeah, I love the makeup, the sparkles, the glam, but it's like I also just want to be who I am and like remembering who I am. And she was just saying like she gets so much more rest and time for herself with that. And it's just like, how much time do you lose in a day? Like just putting on a mask just to show up in the world, because I know personally for me, I just find a lot of that stuff exhausting. Because I remember I used to try straightening my hair all the time, never like getting my hair wet because it would take for me to do it myself. I'm talking about it's much faster if someone's doing it for me, but to straighten my hair, like blow dry my hair, oh, that would take over an hour, and I couldn't be bothered. And honestly, makeup, it was expensive. It probably still is expensive. And then it's like the brushes and applicator, and because it really is an art and a skill to do makeup like that. Because you go anywhere, TikTok, YouTube, you see people transform with makeup. I'm just like, I just want to hide a pimple, and I feel like I can't even hide a pimple. And it's just like one of those things. It wasn't high value for me to learn how to do makeup like that. For other people, it is, and there's no judgment with that. It's just personally not my thing. Like I have sensitive skin, and how a lot of it feels on my skin is just, yeah, don't like it. Like I think I've worn makeup once in the past 10 years, and that was when I got married, because I wanted to try to look nice for my wedding day. And so it's like, but how much of your day are you really like putting on the quote unquote makeup and the right outfit and like doing this performance for people who you may or may not really care about? I don't know. It just really got me thinking like, where's your authentic self in that? Because obviously we want to be polite and nice when we're interacting with people, when we're going to work. We don't want to be someone, we don't want to be the reason someone's having a bad day and stuff like that. But at the same time, it's just like, are you doing something that's really fulfilling you? And it's okay if your current situation isn't completely fulfilling you. It's fulfilling something that you feel like you need. Like, obviously, I'm sure many of you can relate. It's fulfilling a paycheck because I feel I need money to eat food and have housing. So, but I'm just going to ask you, like, how can you be more authentic? Can you, or even if you want to, like, let go of some of that vanity of showing up a particular way? Like, I'm sure many people can relate, especially like with women. If you're like corporate America, it's just like you have to act like a man but dress like a woman. It gets confusing. Like how all these rules, said rules, hidden rules, rules that aren't unspoken. It's a lot. It's like we're always playing a character, like we're always actors, and it's just like, how attached are you to this actor role that you're playing? Because we're all acting, and we all have like different facades to us. We play different things. For some people, we're the great with a great wife, or we could be the villainous daughter-in-law, or there's so many different things. It's like the best friend that's cheering on. There's like so many roles that we play, and it's just like, are these really roles you want to play? Some of them you do want to play, some of them you don't. I don't know. But I know, that just really felt, what's the word I'm looking for? It just felt very synchronous that I saw that. And some of my other videos, I like talking about villains and heroes and like stories and how that all comes out. And then, because at the end of the day, if you really think about it, we're all method actors. We're all spirits just pretending to be human, and we're just so engrossed in it that we forget that we're a spirit. And maybe you want to lift that a little bit, or maybe you want to, no, I got to keep this on. I still got to play this role. And that's okay too. Whew. I don't know. Sometimes you just need a little bit of fresh air because I'm like, I just felt like that was like a lot of information. And I didn't know I was going to talk about all that today. I'm just like, yeah, because it's just like sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves trying to be so perfect, getting the right angle for pictures. I'm probably guilty of that as well. I have many pictures in my phone where I still need to delete some of them. But at the same time, like if you look at any photographer, like professional photographer, when they're like doing a shoot, with the model and stuff like that, they take hundreds of pictures and only one of them is selected. Just one. Maybe there might be a backup or something, but for like the cover of the magazine, it's just one picture out of like the hundreds they taken. And it's like you and yourself were part of all these different frames. And which frame are you going to allow yourself to present forward? Is it a frame that you love? Is it a frame that someone else's love? I don't know. So I'm just gonna invite you to that. Like, where can you get a little bit embracing your authenticity? What's the picture of yourself that you want to highlight to the world? And do you want to let go of some of the vanity? And it's okay if you don't want to let go of some of the vanity, because it's just like we all want to look good. We all want to feel good. I don't think there's anything wrong with vanity, but if you take it to a negative way, of course it can be. But it's just really empowering yourself with what you want to do. I'm going to leave it at that, and I will talk to y'all soon. Okay, bye.